What's up, creative minds? What's up, Heaven Made Gang? I'm back with another video. I told y'all I was gonna be back during the week to make more videos for y'all because I know y'all don't want to wait for that long for me to make videos till Thursday. So I'm going to make more videos for y'all. Like I said, more content is coming soon with me and my kids. So y'all just be ready for it. So I hope y'all having a good day today, creative minds. This is not a Real Talk Thursday, but it's just a video to, check in, see what y'all doing. I'm not gonna call it a vlog or whatever because I'm probably gonna end up talking about something because that's just me. I just end up, conversations go with talking with about something. So right now my kids eating at the table. I just have Dravion and Amora, Jada at her friend's sleepover, and Demetrius is with his dad. So I got Dravion and Amora here. But anyways, we need to talk, y'all. We need to talk. I don't have no lighting in here, so when the kids are in there, so let's see if it's a little quieter in here. I hope that's better. I wish I can just put this phone down so y'all can really see me and stuff. I can just talk how I want to. Okay, that might work. So y'all, like I said, I just wanted to come on here and just, make a video and talk. Yeah, I see I got my full lace wig. If y'all looking for a full lace, and this is it's kind of like a 12-inch. I'm gonna say a 12-inch, and yeah, I have more available if y'all guys are looking for it. This is not the Haitian curl. I think this is the island curl. But y'all guys, if y'all are looking for it, go to my Instagram. I'll leave the link below for my Instagram so y'all can go on there to the Heaven Made Beauty and check out some hair, check out some pieces. They all are great. They are don't shed, minimum shed, because hair shed once it's dead hair, like our hair sheds, but it doesn't. What I'm saying is it doesn't shed once you're doing it. You probably get one strand if you're lucky, but really it doesn't really shed. So it doesn't shed, what I'm trying to say. But I'm talking too much. Well, I'm on here to talk. I don't know why I do this. So I just did a little makeup. I always say I'm growing my eyebrows out. I'm really trying to grow it out, even every inch of it before I do what I'm trying to do to them. So I just filled them in and just quickly. But yeah, I'm glad y'all on here to check out my video. So make sure y'all subscribe if y'all are new, so y'all can get more videos. And once I can, sometimes I go live, but I may wait until till I reach a certain amount of subscribers or whatever. I may wait, but press that subscribe button. Make sure you press the bell right beside of it and press all, so you can get all the notifications that comes from my channel. And also check out my kids channel, Heaven Made Kids. They have a lot of challenges going on. My daughter does routines, face routines, skin routines, or get ready with me for school, things like that. I also have to upload her video as well, thinking about it. But yeah, I had a lot of questions regarding the video I put. If y'all haven't looked at it before, if y'all haven't looked at it already, I'm sorry, go look at it now and you will see it. It's titled Heaven Made. Well, it's not even it's titled RTT. God wanted me to stop smoking. The devil tried to kill me. And it's speaking about my experience when I was smoking, because I don't smoke anymore. When I was smoking before I had my daughter, I was smoking for, let's see, I started when I probably was about 15, 15, probably about 5 years I was, and it was very heavy. Cause someone, Denise asked me about that, how long. I think it was Denise. I'm sorry, y'all, if I get it wrong. I have to look back because it was two questions. But somebody asked me about that, what was the length, the time that I was smoking, and it was about 5 years. So, back to back, and it kind of probably messed up a lot of things inside. But, um, not even when I was smoking was those things happening to me. Those things was happening to me before, and I know a lot of people experience spiritual things. I know, um, the senior pastor, I know a lot of people said that he actually had a near death experience. I also did, because when I was in an accident, um, I was injured really bad. And also that's almost, while talking about that, September 1st, 2008, I got into an accident. And my best friend, she died right beside me. So her memorial is coming up, and also the day that we got into the accident, which is September 1st. When I got into that accident, my pelvic was broken in 12 different places. They had to cut my stomach open. My stomach used to be so flat, nothing wrong with it at all. Even after I had my daughter, it still was, flat. But they had to literally cut my stomach open, pull the skin, put the tissue. But it's glory to God is what I'm saying. I'm not saying, I do want my stomach back. Don't get me wrong, which I'm working on. But at the same time, I'm not saying that I rather to have my stomach back than rather for you get what I'm saying. I'm not trying to complain or anything, but anyway, I'm just letting y'all know, just talking. So that right there, they had to cut my stomach open, get the layers and fix my intestine because it had ripped. And, a lot of things go through your intestines, as in your food, your water, things like that, that shouldn't be leaking out or anything into your other organs. So they had to fix that rip, and also my bladder had erupted. My pelvic was broken in 12 places. If you don't know what a pelvic is, it's your pelvic. Your pelvic is right in this area. And while I'm with y'all, this was, now I'm still toning this up, but this is the part that they had to cut. And this goes all the way up. So they had to end up cutting that open all the way from right here up here. So here, I just don't want to do all that. So you got a little pouch that I'm trying to work it off. So, but yeah, that's what they had to do. So that's what they had to do, y'all. They had to cut it open, and I was I'm very, very thankful that they did that, because they saved my life. People came in there, didn't notice anything. So my pelvic, it's sitting. It helps support your spine. It helps support your legs. It helps support you, how you sit and everything, how you walk. It. That's a major part of the body that you need. So dealing with those things that they had to cut open and everything, it was very painful and hurtful. My emotions and everything from my friend passing away. I didn't even know they said I died 2 times on the table. When I looked at the report, it says I probably got grazed or something. I feel something back there. I don't know. My mom never told me I got shot. I thought it was glass that was stuck in my head, and it was bleeding in my hair. Like my hair was stuck and everything. But I couldn't walk or nothing. It had bars. I still have those marks as well. I have a lot of scars. But I had bars in my pelvic area where it goes. The bars probably are let me see this. They're probably about this thick. Probably just an inch smaller. But probably about this long. You can see, probably about that long. And there was 2 of them just sticking in. And it was sticking out of me. Those days were like hard. Like I said, they said I was in ICU, like in a coma kind of ICU, going back and forth. I don't remember anything in there. A lot of people always say they'll try to tell me something. I'm like, oh, I remember that, but a lot of things I don't remember at all. They said as soon as they came in there, my blood pressure or something would skyrocket. I don't know if I was excited or trying to tell them something. I don't know, but they would go they would have to go out the room until I calmed down or whatever. But I don't remember none of those for those 2 weeks. I was in Grady Hospital. I remember they gave me a room, and I was in. It was me, Ashley, and Diamond that was in Grady Hospital. Good thing that Ashley, she had a bruise on, a bruise. She was pregnant. Thank God, they was covered. Tierra, fortunately, she had her baby as well, and she was sitting on her. So her and her baby died right beside us. And that's one of the things that kind of still hurts us from this day. A lot of people say you have to learn how to give it up, let it go. We did let it go, but it still hurt us. That was our friend. You can't tell anybody when to let something go. You let them let it go when they want to, or let them and God work on that. And it's not that we're not letting it go. We love her and we like to, keep her alive in our heart, in her spirit or whatever. But even when we was going through that, we was praying, bent down praying when that stuff was happening. And yeah, sometimes things happen like that. The devil will try to kill you. Him and his enemies. If he see you that you're not in God's will, and God keeps giving you grace after grace after grace. Not saying that God's gonna stop, but just saying that the devil sometimes come in and say, I bet they gonna go there and not listen. Because God say honor your parents. And we used to honor our parents, but sometimes we used to make things up to get things that we wanted to at certain times. So that was, listen to your parents, because some stuff you don't supposed to be there at certain times, certain nights and whatever. But it was this club that was going on, and we was going to see how it is. We wasn't gonna go in. It was already packed. Nobody couldn't go in. It was packed outside, so they had to end up closing it. It was a lot of fights going in. So we walked across the Walmart, and it was another group of boys walking across the Walmart. I think it was Chevy them. I think it was them they was on that side walking across while we were. So they was going in, we was going in. I think we kind of spoke a little bit, and we went inside. Next thing you know, everybody going to Walmart. The whole club walk across the street. Inside the Walmart, when they went in, everybody was it was just a riot. Everybody was taking grapes, chicken, clothes, shoes. Like, they really couldn't stop anybody. They could take anything at that time they wanted to. And it was over 300 people. It was over 300 people that had to be there. It had to be about 1,000 something people there. Because in the club itself, there was a big club. There had to be about 700 something. I don't know. But outside, it probably was more than 1,000. But it was a lot of people. So things was going on, and all of that. Now, we had some friends, some people that we used to be in the same clique with. We didn't call it a clique. We called it a family. It wasn't never a gang. It wasn't never a clique. I only say gang because that's what people see it as. So if you go to a book club and stuff like that where people do certain things, we usually used to stay together a lot of times, and rap, eat, play, fight, all of those things. So we was like brothers and sisters, if you could say. We was like brothers and sisters. We used to do everything together, crack jokes, all of that. But at the same time, we wasn't supposed to be with them. But a certain situation happened where my friend was just going through a lot of stuff. Tierra was just going through a lot of stuff, and she was just like, y'all come with me. I just want to, just before we go home, just say hey, because we needed a ride home anyway. We used to just get rides. We used to get rides and just get dropped off, and just be like, I'm going to worry about how I'm going to get home later. That's the stuff that we used to do. So we went to the club. We went to the club. we went there with her. We went inside. So my sister there, it wasn't enough room. So I was just like, I didn't really want them to come anyway. We didn't want to come. We was kind of debating, but we didn't want, some people to go by themselves. So we just was like, well, we gonna go. We ain't gonna let you go by yourself. And then it was about to be our other friend birthday, and I remember Tiara texting. I think they was forgiving each other because we had a little stupid argument or whatever, and they was forgiving each other. She was just like, should I? Was like, yeah, that's how you feel. Yeah, y'all, we been through a lot. That little stuff, y'all can get through that or whatever and talk about it. And she was just like, yeah, I miss them. I'm gonna come over there. I think she was telling them we was gonna come over there the next day, or on their birthday or whatever. And it's just crazy. Because all of that same day, it seemed like I was giving her chances to clear things out with people. I don't know if she felt some type of way. I don't remember walking through that parking lot. She just had a feeling about something. I don't know. But the people who we went to their house, though, we just sat there and waited. They were supposed to take us home. So that's why we rode with her. But they dropped us off at somebody's house and we waited. We were just waiting for them to, they said they had to do something. And then when they came back, they was acting crazy, like sweaty and stuff like that. And we was just like, what they doing? I thought because I heard they did something before, like, rob a certain type of store or whatever. And they came back all sweaty, and so we just like, well, that's what I thought they did. So we were just like, we ready to go home. Can y'all drop us off now? So we went in the car, whatever. They kind of switched the people who was sitting at the house with us who didn't go nowhere with them. So they kind of switched, and they was like talking for a while. And I was just like, can I sit in the front or whatever? They was like, no, you got to sit in the back. So we got in the back, and I sat in the front. Then Tiara was like, no, I got the baby. I can't sit right there. Y'all got to let me sit right there. So she ended up sitting on us, and we were just talking about like, who house we about to go to? Yeah, I'm about to go to your house, Bree, because I was like, y'all already know y'all not about to go to my house. My grandma gonna be looking like, where's y'all going? It's coming in. It's late, first of all, and just it wasn't about to go down in a DM at my grandma's house. She was not about to let all us go. They spending out my house or whatever, like they was living there, just like I would at their house. But she wasn't letting that go down. Coming in that late. She wouldn't even let me come in at night late. And so skip forward, we was talking about going to Tiara. She's like, nah, we ain't going to my house. I'm already, it's already too much going on. Then everybody was like, well, we're going to Diamond House. Diamond was like, I don't even want to go to my house. And we was like, we're going to Diamond House. She's like, I ain't going to my house. Yes, we is. So we ended up about to go to Diamond House. Then next thing you know, we just heard they following us, and we're like, what? Stop playing. It's like, and that's all I remember. Just shots. We bent it down like, please, Lord. Like, I was just like, please, Lord, just help us out this situation. Please help us out this situation. And I remember just bending my head down, glass just popping, and like now that I'm even thinking about it, just coming up. All these videos that I'm doing and people have a problem with me bringing it up, and it's just because I'm bringing it up on surface to let it out. So now I can be my true self now that I'm a new creation. It's nothing about trying to put on for nobody. It's nothing like trying to be this or that. And I don't want to, I didn't want to be in that situation. So to whoever looking at my videos and trying to go and say certain things and make a public announcement, I don't care. God gonna have to judge you. Don't try to come on here and try to make me sound like something because I'm giving my own testimony. Nobody don't go to you and tell when you give your testimonies, because I guess how you want to look. Please don't come on here. I'm sorry, y'all, I had to say that because it's something that was people think that you, just because you walking with God, you not, like, I still will, speak up. I'm not going to just be quiet. I'm going to speak up about what I believe in. I believe that's wrong when people do that. So anyways, like I was saying, and this is a very, like, touchy topic because those people later that we found out when we were praying down, getting down there. And when we got up, I was just trying to lift her up, and she just kept on like slopping down and stuff. And those people that was in that car was the people that we were close to, and they didn't know we was in the car because it's a girl that used to hang with the boys who we was in the car with that's shaped just like Ashley, and it's a girl that's shaped like Tiara and me. It's like the same amount, probably more, the same amount. They have girls, so and like I said, we wasn't supposed to be around them. Not only because they told us, because we knew that we hung with them and they were already going through it. They was going back and forth, and we putting ourselves in the middle. And the people who was in the car when they came back, what they did was shot the girl in the chest, a big thing in her chest. And I found that out after ICU for 2 weeks. And when I got in there, I found out Tiara was dead. I was just finding out everything. And all that stuff was like, dang, man, I should never been around them or whatever. So sometimes when they try to write me, it's like I don't even want to say nothing to them because they put us in that predicament. And the people whose sister was pregnant, who got shot when they came to her house and shot her with a gauge, they are from the island. They be having, they already kind of like about it. They about what they say. I mean, we used to be with them. They used to fight females for us. Not fight for us, but if we find females, they trying to jump us or whatever, they will swing or whatever for us, and we would do the same for them if it was a lot of boys. But this is a young age. I'm saying I changed a lot, but I'm saying this stuff to say that this stuff can happen if you live in this type of way. It's not to try to bring this stuff up and just talk about this is my story, this is my documentary. I also want y'all to know that the stuff y'all think, I thought this stuff wouldn't happen to me. I thought that I wouldn't be in certain situations. It was. I was in that situation. So if y'all looking like nothing can happen to y'all, I got this person, I got that person. Somebody can always pay somebody to do something to you, or somebody can always put you in a situation that you don't want to be in. So you have to be careful. And those boys didn't know we was in the car. They thought we was somebody else. Even though, they know now. They changing also. Okay. They also changing themselves also. There you go. But yeah, they changing themselves also. So it's not like they still doing certain things, from my knowledge. But all of that stuff, like, they put us in that situation we didn't have to be in. We wanted to ride home, and we had to get dropped off the weight. That right there. Like, I just wish we would have knew. I didn't never think that somebody would go and do that to somebody's sister, or go even go, they will go to each other's house. I already know that. It was a lot of back and forth. Before they even came, though, it was with other people. So this right here is just like, I woke up and found out everything. I found out that not only was like Ashley and Diamond was her. I thought Tiara was in another room too. I wanted to see all of them. I just kept asking about them, like, where's Ashley? They told me where Ashley, Diamond, where she at. But they kept skipping Tiara, because I think I said that for like, where's Tiara? And then they were just like, quiet. And I was like, what Diamond? They said it. Then I said, what Ashley? They told me, but I'm like, where Tiara? They act like they couldn't say nothing. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, come on. Why y'all not saying nothing? And they had a yellow envelope, and they took it out, the picture. I just was like, boy, y'all got me messed up, boy. Y'all got me messed up. Sorry, y'all. Like I said before, I'm trying to let all this out because I didn't really talk about the whole story the way that I wanted to, without people feeling a certain way. Like, that's why I say I got this platform, for me to be able to express my feelings, so nobody won't try to shut me up, because that's not me. I'm always the type to speak my feelings. But they showed me her pictures just on her. I didn't even get to go to her funeral. And I'm sitting here with a brain injury on the left side. My jaws was broke. I can't really even talk or breathe. And they knew what they was about to go do, and they went to go do it. That was my point. That was my point. The people who knew what they was about to do and put us in that situation, some females, but they didn't care because we was with the other side anyway. And we was just thinking like because the boys was hanging with those females so much, that's why it all started. Because we was like, those like our brothers, then they started to hang with the girls that we didn't like. So we gonna hang with the people that they don't like. Well, I joined in. Also, I'm not gonna try to say who did it first or whatever, but all of us went. All of us had a day. Even if people stopped going, we all went. But that wasn't the point either. It's just I wish I would have knew that. And when I seen her picture, I was just like torn up inside. Like it felt like I was about to have a heart attack. And I didn't recognize myself. I had like I said, I had a brain injury on the left side. I had a brain injury on the left side. And I say I had because I believe God had healed me. So at least I know that I can still tell my story. But sorry, I don't know what's wrong with this lighting. But yeah, God healed me from that. And I had to, like, both of my jaws was broke. Like I said, they had to cut my stomach open. My pelvic was broken in 12 different places. So I wasn't able to walk, use the bathroom at all. I couldn't eat. I was on a liquid diet, so I became very skinny. Very skinny. And I might insert some pictures so y'all can see, but I was very skinny and I couldn't eat. My mom had to change me sometimes, and she had to already had my sister's brothers and my stepdad to take care of. So she was trying to come up there and see, because they say I died 2 times on the table. And I remember something, but I remember certain things that God tells me what happened, but sometimes I doubt it, and I don't think I should doubt it. But hold on, I'm trying to do her phone for her. But yeah, I try not to doubt it, y'all. I try to, believe that that's God telling me that was him. When I did, I guess obviously died 2 times on the table, whatever. But when all that stuff was going through, even at he kind of was an ex because he broke up with me actually at that time. And he was even asking me, like, "Were you going to the club?" And I was just lying and stuff because I was mad already from all the stuff that we was going through. So I just decided to go anyway. I was like, you know what? Forget this. I'm going. And, all of that. Like, I don't even think my grandma wanted us to go. I think we had asked my brother, my sister-in-law, Jazz, I think we told her to drop us off in a Jeep that she had at that time. Hold on, Maury. Go right there with Dravion. Oh, okay. Here you go. Go ahead in there. Go sit right there. But at that time, we had asked her to take us. So, it wasn't even really supposed to go. I think we all was just trying to clear our mind. But after just seeing it, he even came in there and did it before too. Even helped change me. And that was something like I was just like, what? How can somebody do that? And he did it though. So I appreciate him for that, for doing that at that time. People was coming up there to see me and everything. My grandma, she's no longer with us today. She came up there with my cousins and, praying for us and everything. But it was a hard time. I just remember even wanting to commit suicide. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do nothing. I thought that I was going to be gone because the doctor was like, I'm not going to be able to have babies, which I had 3 of them, even though situations happened beyond what I can handle or whatever. But I still have 3 beautiful babies from that after the accident. I have 4, but I'm saying after the accident I was able to have 3. So all glory to God for that as well. And you know, not being able to walk, I had to walk all over again. I remember trying to say I wanted to keep telling my sister sometime being on that medicine. I was on morphine at home. I had to sit in Grady for a month and also children's for like a month, and that still didn't that made me kind of madder and angry or something, and I didn't forgive myself for like not being in that position, trying to be Miss Badass. I was trying to be in that situation, just always trying to be a hardhead all the time. Even if it wasn't at my house with my grandma or something, gotta say something back all the time, or, you know, being rebellious. If it's any teenagers watching this or people still going through this who probably even older than me, like, get out that lifestyle, because it's not gonna do you nothing but get you in a situation that you don't want to be in, or you wish that you never, got in. But that just broke my heart to pieces. I remember taking pills all the time just for pain. Like, at home, I had to be in a hospital bed. Then they had to always help me. But sometimes I think they kind of got, not tired of it, but, somebody have to do that all the time. And my stomach was still kind of healing, still kind of open, so I had to fix the wound. Sometimes I just got tired of it. I was able to get a walker or whatever, and I was determined. They said that it was going to take me a while to walk, but I was like, no, this can't be going on. This can't be, true. This can't be true. Like, how did I get in this situation just like that? Just like that, we think we about to go to the club. It didn't work. We think we about to go home, go eat some noodles, get some snacks like we always do at somebody's house, and just be talking or texting on the phone, doing whatever we be doing, and get ready to go to our other friend's house who stopped going. They stopped going way before they stopped going and cut ties or whatever. Her brother was letting her know, like, don't do that, because they ain't no good. It's not gonna come out of nothing. And it's just a lot of stuff in there. And then me being one of the oldest ones who was in that group at that time, and I'm just thinking, like, I've been with this too. Like, y'all can't just trying to just do stuff where I wasn't, like, some girls try to be too street, and you want to try to be street, something can happen. And I'm not saying that the situation that we was in was the reason, like, saying that, but I'm saying it's some females out there that's still doing that and end up in jail for a long time, or end up in a situation they don't want to be in. So after that happened, I was just, like I said, taking pills and telling my sisters, like, I just want to kill myself. I just want Tierra to come back and me to die. I just want her to come back, like, and they're just like, breathe chill, man. Breathe chill. And I don't know if it was because they gave me some pills for depression. Because after that, I just kind of lost it. It's like, I didn't even want to be the same person. I wasn't even the same person no more. I kind of something just clicked. It wasn't right instant, but it was getting there. But after I left the hospital, I do remember this lady praying for me. She had gotten into a car accident where she fell off the bridge, her car, and she broke her own arm only. So she was just like, she think that happened for a reason. So she think that happened for a reason. So she'll be there to pray with me, which she did. And that's when I started remembering about, first I kind of threw God out the window, like my thoughts out the window about God because of how I was feeling. But it started to come back slowly after all that stuff that I already was going through. So her praying for me kind of helped. But me saying all that stuff, I wanted me to die and Tierra to come back and stuff, and just sad. Like, that's how sad I was, so heartbroken. And I was just like, I just want to go with her. Like, I just kept saying that. My sister then just kept saying, stop, Bree. And I said, I'm about to take all these pills. And I remember them just saying, don't do it. Like, give me those pills, like, saying stuff like that. So I just kind of calmed down. I think it was the pills kind of getting to me, too, because I think depression pills kind of put you in a state where you want to commit suicide. shoot, people, doctors and stuff talking about people smoking weed and stuff, but weed probably a certain type of weed, because some weed they spray stuff on, but the natural weed, some of that help people, maintain their depression and stuff. But those pills put me in a place where I was trying to kill myself. I don't know what was in there, and I hear a lot of people now saying stuff about it. So, um, that was just a depressing time in my life where I just wanted to like start over. Like I just kept making myself think that she was out of town, like she was in Wisconsin, because I know sometimes in the summertime she'll go over her grandma's house in Wisconsin and just come back and tell us like, well, I miss her while she in Wisconsin, because every summer we used to like, be together every day, every single minute. When we wake up, we meet each other on the bus or at home. When we come off the bus, come from at school. When we come off the bus, stuff like that. Or having friends together, we still like always used to be together with those friends. They felt the same way, and a lot of us did connect because of Tierra. A lot of us connected because Tierra. A lot of people I knew for myself before in school, like Rita, and I knew Toya. I knew Toya in school. We used to talk a little bit, and Toya just laid back. But like I said, I met a lot of them by myself, and through Tierra also. I know I met Isha through Toya, but that was by myself. But well, with her Toya, because that's her cousin. But a lot of those people, they have a place in my heart for real. We went through a lot of things been said. Even like say if somebody mad at somebody and say she just getting on my nerves, or then I go to that person, they say she getting on my nerves. Like that's what sisters do sometimes. They don't say all of that, but just say a little bit, and people can get past that. That doesn't mean that they don't like you or they gossiping or they talking behind your back. Sometimes frustration, people know they can't come to you because it's gonna be an argument, so they try to confine in other people. And yeah, it just, that was an eye opener for me to start talking to kids. But even after that, I started trying to still get into fights. Um, go ahead. Females would come and want to fight. I would fight them, or they try to fight my friend. I'd be one of the first ones to try to fight with them. Like I was going crazy around after she died, going crazy. Like I didn't care if nobody killed me at that time. I didn't care if nobody stabbed me. I didn't care if nobody shot me or nothing. I was doing that type of stuff. Even with the man who did something to my friends, they had a pool stick and hit them in the hand with blood was just right there, and I got so mad at them. And they were just like, look, man. I was like, man, I know he ain't just doing that. I tried to talk to him, and he kind of like, I don't know if he pushed me. I was like, bro, you got me messed up. Like, you must not know my daddy down by law. His name Michael Murphy. Like, I always tell people that he was like, he wasn't listening. He was already drunk, I guess, and I was kind of too at that time. And I'm laughing like he got me messed up, but I was like that. Like it seemed like the devil was giving me energy at that time to be like the Hulk, because I got so angry. It got all that stuff happened, not knowing that it wasn't even him, it was the devil, and people still trying to come and get in between, and me having to do my part. So just still getting into fights and stuff after I had all that stuff happen to me, all them injuries. Even after that, I remember some females trying to jump me. I think somebody punched me right here, and I felt like a metal. So I guess they put a little metal part, what they did, because I did go to the dentist, but they just put pieces that hold it or whatever. And like, even when I go to the metal detector, it's gonna go off because I have some metal or whatever they had to put inside. And it's just crazy, y'all. The injuries that I went through, and I still, here you go, I still was trying to like be about it and still doing. I mean, that was part of me, because I always been tough and always been like a fighter, because my brothers already showed me I like boxing, I like seeing fights, I like seeing people, like I like that type of stuff. But now I know how to do it in the right way. If I want to go exercise, I can just go. So if I wanted to go exercise, say hey Maury. Sorry y'all about her hair. I was just trying to put in a ponytail, but yeah, if people what was I don't even know what I was just saying. I just kept trying to do that stuff, y'all, and it was the wrong way to go about. And now I know how to do it the right way. And that's saying like praying and speak and being myself, being my authentic self, and having God fight my battles. I have a whole bunch of angels behind me now. Like if somebody want to talk that junk, a whole bunch of angels that they can't see, which is real, and who more powerful, they gon' they gonna do the swinging. They gonna do all of that in the spiritual realm for me, and that's what I know now. They gonna go before me. They gonna go ahead of me and do what they have to do and fight on my behalf. God always fight on my behalf and have His angels fighting on my behalf. So that's the thing that's the thing that helped me to realize that part. But I was off the chain, y'all, off the chain, blackout, like get mad and just get mad and like. I had to understand that, like, I was possessed at that time. Like, devil took over me. Like, people would talk about exorcists and stuff like that. Not like that. I'm talking about, like, just living in you, giving you power to do certain things, like, have strength and I do have strength now. God gave me strength. He get the power from us and use that. But what I'm saying is, like, He was using my power on me that I didn't know I had. And it was crazy. And I was using it in the wrong way. And I feel bad on certain people that I did stuff to, fighting. Well, they did stuff to me too, but I'm saying, like, it was crazy. So, please, y'all, like, anything can happen. A bullet don't have no name on it. Be people just sitting there shooting in the air and it comes on somebody. It was people that died in the church. I mean, yes, people come and see God and some churches don't have God presence. Hey, I speak what's on my mind before I even think about saying it. That's just me. I just speak it. So whatever I'm thinking, you're going to hear it. I try not to do that. I try to sometimes sit down and think, but me just talking, it's going to come out. I didn't sit down and plan this talk. I just was like, I'm just about to talk to them about something. And this is what came out. So everything I'm saying is not to offend nobody. It's not to, if you feel a certain way, my bad. I'm not trying to make you feel any type of way. Like I always say, I'm just trying to make me, how you put that makeup on your eye? Why you do that? You try to put some lipstick on? Why? Because I had some. See mine? What color is it? Yeah, it's blue. But yeah, this September 1st is coming up, and this all happened around like 2 or 3 in the morning. 3 or 4, around 2 through 4 it happened, as I was told. It was just hard. And her birthday was September 11th, and our friend's birthday was right before the accident happened. Before, it was August August 31st or August 30th. It was August. My dad's birthday August 30th. I think hers is August 34th or 1st, or it's the same as my dad's, which is August 30th. So it's, y'all, just thank y'all for it's about 45 minutes into this. I don't want to make it too long, but that's why I have unconditional love for people. Even though people that put us in that predicament didn't tell us what was going on, or even try to do that, because it made me mad to even find out that it happened to somebody that I call my brother, the people that I hung with. It's not like we just hated them. No, I was mad. I was mad as heck that they did that to his sister, and I had to forgive them. I had to forgive myself. I had to forgive everybody in that situation, because we all was doing stupid stuff. They retaliated because of what happened to his sister, not knowing that we was in a car, which kids, y'all out there, go to school, do what y'all have to do. Try to get y'all goals written down and try to accomplish them, because being in the street is not, it's not good. Not all. You want your family. You want to make sure that your kids are growing up the way they're supposed to, so they won't have to be in that predicament. So they won't try to, nobody else won't teach them no stuff, you know? It's just, I hope this video really touches a lot of people and it gets to a lot of people. So if you really find this helpful, please subscribe and comment. Also, please share if you really find this helpful, for somebody else to hear this and see what can happen. If you just living your life reckless, if you're not listening to nobody, if you think you just want to do what you want to do, if you think you just going to live how you want to live and not listen, like, and always think that people trying to make you slaves on everything, you know, you got to open up your eyes, really. Not only on people understanding, not only are other people understanding, but God's understanding. So, why are you making that face? But God's understanding too, y'all. So, thank y'all so much for tuning in. RP Tierra, RP Johnny, RP Larry. So, a lot of people that stuff happened to that really hurts. And, you know, I'm just getting tired of leaders. I'm getting tired of people telling people how they can express themselves, how they should walk. Like, if I have to figure out a way that God's going to tell me, I have a relationship with God. He will tell me if I'm wrong or right when I'm in his presence. I know the words of some of the words. I am a new creation, but the old, I'm just telling the story of how the old me used to be. So please let me do that and not try to judge me and try to make fun of what I'm saying. Because it's a lot of stuff that you're hiding that you can't even talk about because you want to try to sing so perfect, like the Pharisees. So please don't do that. So thank y'all for listening. This is the Creative Mind of Bree on this platform. We speak the truth on how whatever I see that's right, not even if I see if it's wrong or right, I'm going to tell the truth. And I say, make sure you have a relationship with God. If you haven't been saved yet, just ask God to come into your life right now. Say, God, come into my life. I believe that Jesus died on the cross for my sins, and I want to be a new creation. Please forgive me for all my sins. I invite you in. I love you. And try to find yourself somewhere, a church home that, you know, you can get filled with the Holy Spirit. You can get healed with which I mean Holy Spirit. His Spirit comes and dwells in you, and He prays for you. God's Spirit, not the ancestor spirits who was made by God, whose spirits was God, but God's Spirit. So He can pray for you when you speak in the tongue, when you pray and reading your Bible. He tells you things. He helps you on the inside to heal. So God is still healing on a lot of things. I'm not going to say just because one thing I think is healed from a situation, a lot of things was not just healed instantly. Why are you doing that? Can you wait till I'm finished? I'm about to get off, okay? She just doing that because she want me to get off and she want to be like a little baby. But, forgot. Cause little whiny baby over here, little baby wanna cry. Did you want to cry? Huh? You want to cry? He was just stay stuck on me like glue. But yeah. So He's gonna work on you, but trust in Him. Read your Bible and have a relationship with Him. If He tell you to start a ministry, go do it. If He tell you to go to another church, go do it. If He tell you go move, go do it. Listen to what God have to say. I mean, respect other people like you want to respect want to be respected, of course. If your leader, respect your leaders, and they should respect you how they want to be treated as well. Not just look at certain scriptures and pick and choose which ones you want to obey. So be obedient, you know. And before everything, God said love Him first, and also love your neighbors as yourself. So those are things that you look for when you know that you're changing. Make sure that you're loving God, I'm gonna get into that another video actually about some of the stuff that I learned from love. But yeah, she ready. So I'll see y'all soon, Heaven Made Gang. We'll be back with another video, Creative Minds. This your girl, the Creative Mind of Bree. And we'll see you later. Yeah. God bless. Say God bless.